Here is a fine example of a very, very clean and well-maintained PowerBook G4 17-inch. And it's actually one of the cleanest and nicest condition PowerBook G4s that I've ever seen personally. Most of the ones have a lot of scratching or a lot of wear on the palm rests, or they're just bent to hell. This one is none of that. It has two imperfections on the whole machine that I've been able to tell. One is right here, where you can see there's a little bit of a crease, well, not a crease, a bend out above the screen latch release, which is pretty common. And there's also a big old dent in the back corner, which actually isn't that large. And that is it. That is the only damage that is on this PowerBook G4 17-inch. The rest of any imperfection is just dirt. So there's a little bit of dirt on the corner, which can be cleaned off. Other than that, this thing is perfect. If I open up the screen here, very nice. It's almost as if it's brand new. And the amount of effort it takes to open the screen is minimal. It is one of the easiest opening laptops I've ever had the pleasure of putting my grubby hands all over it. There, very nice. The inside, pretty much just like the outside, except, for the corner and the latch. Perfect condition. There's a little bit of grime on the function key, but really no signs of wear anywhere. The trackpad doesn't look like it's been used very much. Keyboard, all the keys are, well, these weren't really ones that where the paint would come off, but no paint has come off. Still looks just fine. The only thing that was broken about the system was the power cord. And if you've owned a PowerBook G4, you might have had this issue happen. I know that I've seen this on a lot of power adapters, where and I know the camera's not going to focus a lot, but you might be able to see a little bit of a opening in that metal part right there. That, well, I don't know how it happens, if I'm totally honest, but I know that if you are to plug it into the system, it's not making enough contact with the rest of the barrel inside the power jack to give it any power. Sometimes if you move this one in a certain way it'll work, but I'd rather just not deal with it and plug in a working one. The battery right now, because I, by the way, just got this home, is mostly dead. It's been charging for maybe about 5 minutes, well, 8 minutes, because this video is 3 minutes long. And I haven't booted it up yet, so I think now is a good time to do that. Powered right up. I heard the CD-ROM do its little self-test. And I don't hear a hard drive? Oh, I guess it's just very quiet. I don't hear that hard drive at all. Screen is just about what I'd expect. It's not too bright. You know what? There might even... Nope, that's just dirt. I was going to say there's a dark spot, but nope, not at all. Now through the camera, it looks like there's dark spots here and here, in every corner. I don't see that in person, so maybe that's just a camera glitch, or maybe I'm just not seeing it. But here we go. Booting into what I presume will be Leopard. Yep. And I don't want to show the desktop. Well, got that just in time, in case there's anything that might give away names. I don't know what this is, but let's get rid of that. Okay. So the time and date is correct, because the battery was dead. Battery is not charging, so this battery might be toast. Oh. I spoke a little bit too soon. Awesome. So while it's on power adapter, let's give it better performance. So here it is, a pretty lame looking Leopard desktop. Let's see if there's a dock. Whoa! Yes, there is. There is definitely a dock down there. It's very eager to show me that it's there. So it looks like we have Office 2004 2004, I think, is the Mac version. Yes, I see the number 2004 down there. I don't really care to go into it, but just wanted to know. No, no, yes. No, fuck off, Microsoft. Nobody likes you. Excuse the language. So as I may have mentioned, of course I don't remember by now, I think that this is a 1 gigahertz PowerPC G4 with half a gig of RAM and 120 gig hard drive. Let's see how close I am to that. Yes, so it's running Leopard. It has a 1 gigahertz PowerPC G4 with a meg of L3 cache. It's got 1 gig of DDR SD RAM. Now if that is one stick of DDR SD RAM, that is very nice. I hardly ever see 1 gig sticks of SD RAM or DDR1. Let's take a look in memory because I'm now curious. Nope, it is 2 512 meg sticks, but that's okay. That is fine. As for graphics, I think these had dedicated GPUs of some sort. Probably 64 meg. Yup. 64 meg by NVIDIA. This has the excuse me, 1440 by 900 screen, which looks pretty nice. And I thought it was a 120 gig. This is a 160. So, close enough. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Now, the place that I worked at, and the computer store that I worked at, we partitioned drives in an odd way. But I didn't know that we ever did that for Macs. I thought it was just a PC thing. So we have desktop. I don't want to show any information here. Old drive. So there's nothing on this partition, which is, see, that's 64 gigs. I don't know. I don't know how I was gonna plan on doing the math on that. It's split up pretty weird. Yep, Office 2004. What do we have for applications? Adobe Reader, printer software. Not that much, not that much. Again, I apologize for focus issues. This camera does not like to focus very much. Got 10.4 Fox installed. Time Machine's never been configured. Battery looks like it's charging. Let's see if I can show the percentage. 19%. So, if I unplug that, yup. It works. My god, this power adapter is very hot. That is alarmingly hot. Just for the hell of it, let's close it and see how it wakes up. So, I'm having a terrible time remembering. I think I mentioned I got this for free, and I am so pleased. I don't know what these sell for on eBay, but I might actually just keep this thing around, because it is just so nice. I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi network here. And see if I can get online and maybe play some music. Because I remember with my 15-inch PowerBook G4 that the speakers were excellent. And I can't really see in there, especially with the camera, but I think... No, these don't have bigger speakers. I can just barely see the round thing that is the cutout for the speaker. Oh well, whatever. Okay, it is not 1969 anymore. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to use the iTunes radio and that they haven't somehow discontinued support for that so that it no longer works. There was one station that I liked. Looks like it's going to work. Called Penguin Radio. Very interesting. They talk in a different language. I think it's, I don't know what it is. Okay, they're not playing good music at the moment. Not helping. Oh, let's not do 64 kilobits per second. That's going to sound terrible. This is some weird-ass music. I'm gonna go grab my... Actually, I'll just do it on camera so I don't have to edit this video. I'm going to grab the BMW audiophiles disc from 2001 that I have used to test many of Macs before. This will also be a good test of the optical drive. Oh my god. That, like, gave me nerd chills. That it just took it so nicely. Oh. Lol. Well, it starts to spin up and then it doesn't work. That's interesting. I was very surprised at how nicely it took it, though. My god. Well, I just want to demonstrate the speakers one more time. Holy freaking hell, these things are so loud. And they sound great. So, that is it for this, let me try to show the name of that song. No, not gonna show up. This is it for this video of the PowerBook G4 17-inch that was free and is almost completely working except for maybe the disk drive. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. I'll replace it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, I will see you in the next video.